Okay, so again, we have 2 there. And we have everybody there, as we can see. Perfect. All right. Okay, as you all can go ahead and see that today I'm doing my talk today on the effects of stress on the body. So if you're alive, you've got stress. Stress is a natural and physical and mental reaction to both good and bad experiences that can be beneficial to your health and safety. Your body responds to stress by releasing hormones and increasing your heart and breathing rates. Your brain gets more oxygen, giving you an edge in responding to a problem. In short term, stress helps you cope with tough situations. Everyone feels overwhelmed and stressed from time to time, but if you're not careful, even small stressors can end up damaging your health. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, stress affects both your mind and body and can lead to illness such as depression, headaches, stomach disorders, and heart disease and stroke. While stress is a natural part of being human, many common stressors are not worth our physical and mental energy. This says here, what causes stress? Stress can be triggered by pressures of everyday responsibilities at work, at home. As you might expect, negative life events like divorce or death of loved ones can cause stress. So your physical illness, traumatic stress brought on by war, disaster, and violent attack can keep your body stress level elevated for far longer than necessary for survival. Feelings of stress are normally triggered by things that happen in your life, which involve, money, worst case scenario thinking. One thing that stresses me out is being late. That's my number one cause. Worrying about something, and not enough work activities in your life can also cause stress. There might be one big thing causing your stress, but stress can also be caused by a buildup of small challenges. That might make it harder for you to identify what's making you feel stressed or to explain it to other people. And so the amount of stress we feel in different situations can depend on how skilled we are at dealing with pressure, our emotional resilience to stress, and our perception of the situation. So we're all different. To each situation. So a situation that bothers you isn't going to bother me, or vice versa. So for example, if you're feeling confident or usually enjoy public speaking, you might find that giving a speech in front of people feels comfortable and fun. But if you're feeling low and usually prefer not to be the center of attention, this situation might cause you to experience signs of stress. This here talks a little bit about the stress curve. It goes through and just tells you, if you're not stressed, your stress level it's inactive. You also get the feeling of laid back. But as your stress level rises, you can see that there is fatigue, exhaustion, and then you get over here where your stress level, it's called the burnout phase, and that's where you go into panic, anger, and anxiety attacks, and also have breakdowns. So I found that very interesting as stress level there. So what happens to your body when you are stressed? Your central nervous system is in charge of your flight or fight response. The central nervous system tells the rest of your body what to do, and in it just helps it get the ball rolling, telling your adrenaline glands to release adrenaline and cortisol. When the perceived fear is gone, the central nervous system should tell all systems to go back to normal. It has done its job. But if the central nervous system fails to return to normal, one of the stressors don't go away, it takes a toll on your body. Some of the symptoms might be chronic stress, anxiety and depression. You may suffer from headaches or insomnia, and chronic stress is a factor in some behaviors like overeating and not eating enough, alcohol, drug abuse, or social withdrawal. Under stress, your liver produces extra blood sugar, which is glucose, to give you a boost of energy. unused blood sugar is resorbed by the body. If you're under chronic stress, your body may not be able to keep up with this extra glucose surge, and you may be at an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The rush of hormones, rapid breathing, and increased heart rate can upset your digestive system. You're more likely to have heartburn or acid reflux. Stress doesn't cause ulcer, but stress may cause existing ulcers to act up. You might also experience nausea, vomiting, a stomach ache. Stress can affect the way the food moves through your body, leading to diarrhea or constipation. Stress stimulates the immune system. In short term, that's a bonus. It helps you stave off the infection and heal wounds. Over time, cortisol compromises your immune system and secretion and the inflammatory response to foreign invaders. People under chronic stress are more susceptible to virus and illnesses like influenza and the common cold. It's an increased risk of other opportunistic diseases and infections. And it also can increase the time it takes to recover from an illness or injury. So some of the unhealthy ways we cope with stress: drinking, eating junk food, zoning out, pills or drug, or taking your stress out on others. These coping strategies are temporarily reduce stress, but they can cause more damage in the long run. If your methods of coping with stress aren't contributing to greater emotional and physical health, it's time to find healthier ones. We all know that. Some of the ways that we can do stress reduction, as you can see, I laugh at this here. It has a bang head here. But some of the ways, meditating, having a hobby, talking to someone, learn to say no, and laughing. Now think about the ways you're currently managing and cope with your stress in your life. Are you coping healthy or unhealthy? So unfortunately, many people cope with stress in ways that compound the problem. So in conclusion here, just, as I talked about earlier, everyone feels overwhelmed and stressed from time to time, but if you're not careful, even small stressors can end up damaging your health. Okay, so thank you. Let me go ahead and show you again. We have those two there, and everybody there. Okay, that's it. Thank you.